wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now.
Another carry for Robinson. He is blocked. That ball's free. And this is going to be Cowboys football. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
Well, either way, that was going to be a big game, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yeah, pat those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
And he will wind up. Out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Spears. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. Romo's point after is good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit. An urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Darts back to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 from the 32. Staying with Robinson. Well, no repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. He finds Neighbors right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Dart gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10, Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Cowboys, 1st down.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. He'll step up, and there he goes. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a downless 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
12 more yards. And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Spears trying this straight ahead. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Throws caught. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Up and good from Romo. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. That's completed right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I can do yours.
1st and 10, run to Robinson. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. And they're whistling for a stop here. And that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one gains 7. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back. He just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Dart's going to the air. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Carried by Spears to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Robinson again here on 2nd. Blast through midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
60 equal. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here starts. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The toss now to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. We break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Dart setting in the throw here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 11.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You get called upon from that distance yet again.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brown with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Quick pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun is Prescott.
At the 38-yard line.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down.
First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Yeah! Here we
Dak throwing again. Brought in. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, Gay works for the touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. Ball turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I took.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Giants with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Yeah, here we go.
On 1st down, Spears. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
for Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Spears running behind center. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Yeah. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now a stoppage for an injured player. Oh, that's their playmaker, George Pickens, who's shaken up. Significant loss for their offense if this is serious. On the handoff, this is Spears. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Running with Spears on second down. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. Romo adds the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Giants and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First and 10 from the 32. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap and give to Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On first down, here's Darts. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's going to be thrown out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. From the gun, here's Darts. He finds Johnson over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. And with the gun this time, here's Darts. Up to the left side finds Johnson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Brown with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First down now, ball at the 33. And this is Spears. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run once more to Spears. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Dak now from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Prescott here from the gun. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Giants and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Let's go.
To throw, here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Darts looking to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Second and 3 now. Back to throw. Here starts. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Robinson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Darts back to throw. Taken in by Bellinger. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
From the red zone on first. He's got Bellinger. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here goes Dart to the air. Catch is made in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in. The lead, only a field goal now.
Giants 21.
Crawley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brown with a return here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. That's more than 2 out left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. He's got more once again. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Spears trying to string ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and forensic work.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Dak. This one's caught. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Romo's point after is good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Giants 21.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Giants and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Here's Darts. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was defended by the wrong player.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down now. Here's Darts. Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Brock, but first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 33-yard
Dak
line.
to the air here. Outside, Ferguson's got it. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. As this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants offense all set to get started. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. Throw left side. Complete. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. That one's tipped and intercepted. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Dak now from the gun. Running right side by Moore. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is blocked by Coleman. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yeah! Boy,
Spears reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Romo adds the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
He's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did in 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
A handoff to Spears. He was brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Your blades are sharpened with precision. flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.